Okay, so once we have the two numbers, it's time for the third. But before I do the third, I want to look at the spaces that I've used on my paper. And when I do that, I notice that there's a lot of negative space down here. So when deciding on the third number, I would probably not want to go with the 1 because all of it would be concentrated here. The 2, however, could go across. The 4 would not be a good idea. The 3 could go across, so that would be good. The 5 is good. The 6 is okay. The 7 is 8's great. 9's okay. 0's okay. I think the one that uses the most space, though, would either be the 2 or the 8. So I'm going to choose the 8. And the reason I chose the 8 over the 2 was because of this really cool curly Q thing going on up here, but I've got all this other stuff going on right here. So I'm going to use the 8, and I'm going to do this number the same way I've done the others. So I'm going to start with just the basic outline very lightly, just kind of figuring out where the position's going to be. Before I go in and actually darken it in. Okay, so now I've darkened my lines and hopefully it looks okay. Some of it looks a little off. I may have to go back and touch up, but it's not bad. And it's just about ready to go to the next step. I'm going to go back and make sure all of my extra lines are erased because we're going to use watercolor, so we'll be able to see those lines if we don't erase them well. So that's our next step, is just to erase and get ready for the next step.